I always have sleeves on when I harvest okra because it's super scrapey and pokey. So it's just more comfortable that way. Okra. So yeah, it's become a freaking jungle out here. I guess that's what I wanted to show you guys. The corn is here, the okra is here, and they are getting snug. I did put 3 feet in between these guys, but they could have used a little more, but it's fine. The way I look at it when the garden gets crazy like this is just basically like, I need to be able to walk through here a few times a week. That's it. The rest of the time, these guys own this place. So as long as I can like get through, even if it means me like having to be completely covered up to get through, it's fine. So this one is not ready yet, and this one is. So you can see the difference. That one has like these ridges, and this one is still smooth. This one's still smooth. So they look similar, but they're just enough different. This one has ridges, and that one's that's still connected is smooth. So this one's ready, this one is not. So like today it's Friday, and I know I'm not gonna harvest again until Monday. I will pick them when they're that small. This one, you can just feel like this is still pliable, but like a little bigger than this, they'll be getting too like woody, and I'll just toss them either in the compost, or the chickens don't usually mess with them, but if I cut them in half, sometimes they'll like eat the insides. I harvested all this okra from one row. So this melon was completely full of ants. I just saw it had fallen off the vine earlier. They were all in this little hole. Oh, did one just come out? Yeah, I typically find what hole, and then I like hit it and see who comes out. Now earlier, this was like pouring out with ants. And then I just laid it out in the sun, and then like they just left. So that's awesome. I'll eat that one. Here's another one. See, it's got a little opening there. See if anybody comes out. This is usually where the ants are hanging out. It might sound gross, but that is a great indication, like, oh, it's ready. Because if there's just a tiny little bit of sweetness that comes out of that cantaloupe, the ants will find it. So yeah, here on my trellis, I have a few Kajari melons that have started to turn. This is the first year I've grown these. So they're starting, so this is what they look like as they're growing. And this is what they look like as they get ripe. So they turn orange when they're ready. These have just turned orange, and you know, I think this needs to shrivel up more, I believe, from what I read. So I'm just gonna leave it on for now. I have another one hanging here, same thing. It's just starting to shrivel, so I'm just gonna leave it on, I think. See, this is still fully green, fully attached. That still has a lot of growing to do. Still green. Oop, okay. Get this in here in the grass. It was still kind of attached, but I just pulled it the rest of the way off without barely touching it. And because of that, there's ants. So I'll pull it out and see what's going on. So, check it out. See if any ants come out. Nope. I just kind of pick them up, give them a brush around, make sure there's no ants on my hands. It's good to go. Woohoo! It is officially melon time. Okay, so now we're going to check the perimeter because melons grow. See, there was one. They grow all over the place. They do what they want. See anybody in there? Yep, this one's still connected. All right, that one's still real green and still connected. Thank you guys for watching my video today. I'm Erin Bunn. I own Bunn's Backyard Farm, and we're in Kansas, in southeast Kansas, in the southeast corner of Kansas. This is my little farm, and I'm just trying to always find out how to grow the most amount of food with the least amount of effort and resources. So anyway, that's sort of my goal at my little farm, and I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos.